My people, they say when a wise woman speaks, a nation comes down to listen. And Olori and Naomi have spoken, and definitely people will have to listen to what Naomi have finally spoken about this matter, because we all know that Naomi is one person whom doesn't come out to talk at all times, but when she does, she speaks a lot of sense. So Naomi is trying to weigh some options. And in her attempt to weigh some options, she has pointed fingers, she has called names, and she has done a lot of digging. Now, you'll be wondering why, when Naomi brought in um, a medical team to check Toby and her children, and everybody was waiting for results. Then, boom, she woke up one morning and said it is none of her business, and she never spoke of it again. Now, this is the big catch. Olori Naomi found out something very, very interesting about those children, of which technically Toby begged her that it will be her end if Naomi cast it out. So now Toby throwing shades at Naomi now is just to keep the button running, because if Toby doesn't throw shades at Naomi, it will be very, very obvious that Naomi is doing her a favor. Hey, my people, a lot of things are happening in the palace. So now the question is that if Naomi have truly, like, seriously accepted to let Toby do whatever it is that Toby wants in the palace, then who is Naomi supporting? That is the question, and that is what Naomi is out to clear the air for. Naomi is saying that when the results were finally found, Toby raised an alarm. You know, Olivia Toby is very, very good at cornering things to fit in the way she wants. Toby said something. She said that Olivia Naomi forced her to do a test against her will, because that was Naomi's decision, not the owner's decision. They kept on hearing rumors. Yes, this one. Yes, that one. Yes, that one. And Naomi said, let's Kukuma do the test now. So that was when she brought in people into the palace. Let's do the test. I know which one is which. Yeah. So when at the verge of the test, that was when they discovered something that, oh, this children does not belong to Toby. Oh. But because Toby had the potentiality of raising an allegation, bringing in Naomi's name on it, and then telling the world that this is what Naomi did. Oh, Naomi forced me to run a test. That test is fake. Naomi decided to keep quiet. So now, according to Toby's end, it is more like she struck a deal with Naomi, and Naomi is out to tell her that, see, we have no deal going on. You have to make things very clean and clear with this woman, or they will choke you at the end of the day. That is these are the women Oni got married to. These are the women we have come to know. These are the women we know very well, that are very, very corny, that are capable of a million things. These are the women we know. So when Olori Naomi speaks in clear terms, don't be confused. Yes, don't be confused why she is speaking in clear terms and making emphasis on every single thing, being being specific, because these women are capable of so many things. So many things that you and I know that can ruin a lot for people. So now that is the only way Naomi is telling her that, see, we had no deal. And then at the same time she's telling the owner that, see, I feel that you had your own thing going on, yeah. You had your own rulership planned out. You had every single thing you wanted to do, quite arranged. But it seems like you brought people who did not understand the vision into the picture, and what they are doing is crumble it rather than build it for you. Yes, because if you brought people who understand the vision, people who can run with a button with you and hand it over to the next person to take it from there and go forward, you would not have even complained. So technically, the Olori Naomi is telling the Oni that Oni married wrong. Hmm. You see, wherever Zainab is now, Zainab will be very happy, because when she left the Oni, she left on an account of what? She'd never had an agreement to do polygamy with the Oni. That was what Zainab, that is it. Zainab never had an agreement to do polygamy. Nah, she never did. Zainab's take on this matter was that what she remains the honest wife. They get married like normal couples do their thing until they only wanted to go for the throne. And Zainab told him, listen, when we were getting married, we had an agreement. You're not going for the throne. Nobody is going for the throne. But you see, there is this kind of excitement power brings. There is an excitement authority brings. And that is what the only was looking at. That is what the only was envisioning. And he felt if he becomes a king today, the whole of Ile-Ife is at his beck and call. Nigeria will listen to him. When the only says something, people would listen. When he called the market women and told them that, see, you would not fix price for items, it stopped. That is what every man wants. To be the one in charge, to be the one in control. Yeah. So you would not blame the Oni to a very large extent for taking up rulership, for picking up the kingship, for becoming a king per se. But the truth remains that Oni lost a good woman. He found only one out of 8. He found only one, and that is Olori Naomi. And as it is right now, Olori Naomi is telling Toby to her face, because Toby is beginning to make it look like she has some hidden agenda. She has something hidden somewhere with Olori Naomi. And Naomi is telling her that, see, Toby, we have nothing hidden anywhere. We don't have any single understanding. We don't have any single thing we want to trash out. We don't have any single thing we would want to look into, because what? I don't have any understanding with you. And let's say the truth. Let's learn to call a spade a spade. Yes, what is not there should not be there. Yeah? Yes, what is not there should not be there. And if Olori Toby is beginning to say that, Naomi knows, Naomi knows this, that is when Naomi will just release the DNA test she took in the palace, and everywhere will just what? Scatter. If Naomi releases it now, everywhere will scatter. Naomi keeping quiet, she's doing Toby a very, very big favor. But there are people like Toby doesn't know when people are doing them favors. They feel everybody is under their control. They feel they have everybody bowing to them. They feel they have everybody listening. They feel they have everybody under, beneath them. My people, make we wait and see.